care. And one of the companies that VeriChip, I believe it is. Yeah, VeriChip, and they're using the healthcare as a guise to push that chip, right? It says the Food and Drug Administration has cleared the way for a Florida company to market implantable chips that would provide easy access to individual medical records, and that's from the New York Times, October 14th, 2004.
Yeah, and there's a commercial on that. I forget the name of the company.
To think something so small
Health Link, where they showed one old guy, and they're saying how this can help him, if he faints or whatever, and he actually has a chip in his finger. Then they showed a black woman with her son, adult son, and he says something, and the black woman says something. Then I think the black woman holds up. You'll see it on the screen if we can find the video. And she holds up this, and they got this nice. They always got that nice, soft piano music in the background. Then they had this big, fat cracker with a top cat hat on, and he said, "I have diabetes, but diabetes doesn't have me." And then he pulls up the chip,
but it doesn't have me.
So they're pushing it. They're pushing it in a subtle way for people to want to accept it. And then they're using guys like Gayhana, guys that they paid off, to say that you out of your mind, that you stupid if you believe that it's a chip. Then his meatball buddy, all right, he said you conspiracy nuts. Them guys are idiots, man. Them guys are idiots. And I hope the meatball guy that came to the camp, the loudmouth, motherfucker got a bigger mouth than Gayhana. Now, I know this guy ain't getting paid. I know he ain't getting paid. I know Gayhana didn't bring him to the side and say, "Look, brother, here, this is part of the Judas purse." He's trying to keep it from them guys. There might be some top guys up there that I don't know. But Jake is not that bright any goddamn way. It's easy to fool Jake. Yep. Go ahead.
Here's one that sounds interesting. This is that a micro?
And don't be surprised if Gayhana makes a commercial saying, "I'm an Israelite and I use a chip too." Don't be surprised. Don't be surprised if Jay-Z does it. If Beyonce does it, how many people going to do it? If Jay-Z and Beyonce make a commercial about the chip, talking about they got the chip, how many of you masses of you fools are going to accept that chip? See, that's what this devil wants to do. He wants you to accept it. But then he's going to have people that's not going to want to accept it. Then that's when the concentration camps come in. That's when the goon squad come in. All right?
This is entitled, "Is that a microchip in my meat?" More than 1,000 pounds of pork, which you're not supposed to eat pork any damn way, but I thought I should read it. More than 1,000 pounds of pork processed at a Sioux Center, and that's the Sioux Center meaning the tribe of Gad. All right, meat packing plant was recalled Saturday because a microchip could be embedded in the meat. The Sioux Prime Packing Company recalled 110 pork shoulder butts, about 1,100 pounds of meat that could contain the metal devices used to measure scientific data in hogs. And that's from September, that's a CNN source, September 18, 2004. There's one, RFID gets skin deep alternative. One German startup has created an alternative to RFID that is likely to get under consumers' skin. Ident Technologies has dreamt up Skinplex, which could be used in all the same ways as RFID and Bluetooth, but uses a different transmitter, human skin. So according to this, the human skin is the transmitter for this chip. And that's from the source is silicon.com, August 4th, 2004. This one is entitled "Biochip Featured at Government Health Showcase." A syringe injectable microchip implant designed to carry medical records and personal identification information underneath the skin of humans.
And there's a video on YouTube. There's videos out there where these guys that are not doctors had actually got a chip, and they've videotaped themselves putting the chip in their skin. All right?
Yep, biochip featured at Government Health Showcase, a syringe injectable microchip implant designed to carry medical records and personal identification information underneath the skin of humans is just one of 20 new technologies chosen by the government to be showcased today and Friday at the Healthier U.S. Summit in Baltimore, Maryland. And that's from World Net Daily, April 29, 2004.
Yeah, so you know what? We covered a lot on that. These are just different articles. We're not even going to have time for that. Don't even worry about that. We can do that on another day. We can do that on the road show. But anyway, now I want to go into the scriptures, all right? And I want to try to move quick. The first scripture I want to go to is Revelation, the 19th chapter and the 20th verse. If you see fit, you can jump up above that. But the key point is in the 20th verse, Revelation 19, verse 20.
Revelation 19 and 19. And I saw the beast and the kings of the earth and their armies gathered together to make war against him that sat on the throne and against his army. And the beast was taken, and with him the false prophet, and that wrought miracles before him, with which he deceived them that had received the mark of the beast. And them.
Oh, hold on, wait. According to Gehenna's twisted, warped logic, now I hope he knows that Yahweh Shai, which we're reading about right now, is King Solomon, right? So now he can probably teach that, well, Yahweh Shai is getting revenge for the devil putting the chip in him. Right? But that's according to his warped sense of intelligence, all right? Read that again. The guy's a real fucking, what's that Italian, strunat. You're a strunat. You know? Go ahead.
And the beast, what? And the beast.
And then the guy, and that proves that the guys that follow you, I don't gotta check out each and every one of your students. You're a raving jackass, man. You're a gabagoots. You're a Mama Luke of the year. You're a fucking retard, man. So I know that them people that are following you, if you're a retard, what level of retardation are they on, man? They're just big, overgrown fucking oafs, man. This big goons, man. This big goons. That yell. And you know what? Everybody's seeing that, man. Everybody's seeing that you're a damn fool. They're comparing what we teach compared to what you teach. And then some people that are not even affiliated with us. There was one guy that made a comment. This was maybe a month and a half ago. He said, all this guy Yohana does, he'll do a 3-hour radio show and hit 2 scriptures. Go ahead.
And the beast was taken, and with him the false prophet that wrought miracles before him, with which he deceived them that received the mark of the beast, and them that worshipped his image. These both were cast alive into a lake of fire, burning with brimstone. And the remnant were slain to water with the sword of him that sat upon the horse, which sword proceeded out of his mouth, and all the fowls were filled with